Hello everybody, welcome to 490 CCS Radio. Today is your sports segment and we have Alex Isidori,
Damien Marriott,
and Patrick Green.
Now, we're going to quickly skim through. So the Jays lose a 5-1 lead, end up losing the game 7-5, and Marcus Stroman overreacts. Today is currently the game of Game 5 after the Raptors get smacked 100-83. Now, moving on to the first round recap of the NHL Playoffs.
the thing that everybody actually cares about.
Well, everyone in this room.
Well, come on,
Raptors and Jays, yeah.
Well, Jays.
Anyways, so we're going to start off with the Dallas and Minnesota series. What are your thoughts?
I thought that Dallas was going to win in one game. I actually thought that they would have like flags and everything. They'd give the congratulations. They don't want to waste that flight money on the Minnesota Wild. They're going to get spanked every game. Get out of here.
You know what?
What's his name?
I just want to say...
Trocheck just comes out with a white flag.
No, but Minnesota...
What the heck is Trocheck?
Like, legit here, Minnesota put up a pretty good fight, but in reality, like, we all knew the fate of Minnesota.
By the way,
soon as that
Patrick's a
series
Minnesota
started.
fan.
Well,
Yes,
hold
he
on.
is.
Let's just get this out of the way. I'm a hockey fan first, a Leafs fan second, and a Wild fan third. So, I like the Wild. They're my second favorite team, but they were never going to win. I put them in my NHL playoff bracket challenge above them just because I love them,
But, like, the thing is, the
Okay.
offensive power, even with... What surprised me, even without Tyler Seguin, is just too much for, I think, even St. Louis, which we're going to get onto later, to even handle. Like, 5 goals in the first game, I thought Minnesota was a defensive, like, kind of dynamo. Maybe not as much Nashville, but somewhere with them.
I mean, Dubnik's okay. Shooter's good.
Suter, and then you got Dumba. But then again,
Just to clarify, Dubnik is the goalie, Suter's a defenseman.
yeah. Just if you guys don't know.
Yes.
Now, moving on from that series, we're going to talk about the two heavyweights, I would say, of the playoffs so far, and that is Chicago and St. Louis.
Thought you were going to say Sharks and Kings.
Yes!
I was disappointed.
It is finally St. Louis's year, people.
And by the way, Patrick is a bandwagon St. Louis fan fourth.
I don't care. Because they have been kicked out in the first or second round for the last, 4 years.
Okay, listen.
And they finally do it, and they do it against the dynasty Chicago Blackhawks.
Not a dynasty.
In Game 7.
Listen, overreactor over there.
What could be more
overreactor over there. Listen, they're out second round because they're playing Dallas. Anyways, I just want to say
this is the guy that put Minnesota in front of Dallas. Okay.
Yeah, this is the guy.
No.
Anyways, no, but like Chicago, St. Louis got lucky, man. Seabrook hit one post, hits the other post, comes out. I think Crawford. Wait, no, I'm just saying on the Troy Brown goal.
If Seabrook just shot the puck 1 millimeter to the right, they would have won.
They would have.
No, who cares? Who cares?
Exactly. Who cares about the St. Louis Blues? No one.
He missed the net. Too bad.
Have you seen some of those calls? They're pretty bad.
Exactly, they were pretty bad. Anyways, I think going to the Troy Brouwer goal, which was the game-winning goal of Game 7, I think Corey Crawford, he's overrated, first of all.
Yeah.
And second of all, he bit way too hard. It was a pass across. Watching that, I could tell.
Okay, let's not go over one last goal.
I know, but that's the winning goal of the series.
Yeah, but
I'm just, I wanted to get your thoughts on how you guys thought that Game 7 alone was.
it was meant to be, boys. That's what I think.
What do you think, Damien?
I personally put Chicago ahead. I thought they had way more experience. It looked like a pretty even matchup, but I mean, this is the team. This is the team.
Statistically, St. Louis is way better stats.
Because they had something to prove.
Wait. Statistically in the regular season.
Yes.
The last 25 games.
But the playoffs.
Yeah, last 25 games.
But the playoffs is a whole different season.
You can say that.
It is.
So when you say that, do you mean there's no different? Like that's like saying that's like saying the Wild had just as good of a chance as Dallas is winning that series. No, they didn't.
Yeah, they did.
Let's be honest.
As soon as the playoffs start, everyone had.
Then why were you saying that they were never going to beat Dallas?
Because you look at Dallas's team. and the way they're structured.
For what they are.
Yeah, but they prove how good they are in the regular season. I'm just saying that.
I get what you're saying.
I just find people saying that the playoffs is a whole new season.
Patrick.
Is utter bull.
I have something.
It's the same
I have
season.
something to say to you.
It's just now a tournament.
I have something to say to you. Chicago never had anything to prove in the regular season. They pretty much knew they were going to make the playoffs, unless they lost 10 in a row. Then they would have started to try. You know what I mean?
Listen.
Washington had something to prove this season because they kept losing in the second round. So they said, "Hey, let's bring up our game, get the fans excited," and they won the President's Trophy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So moving on. Do you guys still want to cover this Anaheim Nashville? Because they haven't. So what I've seen so far is Nashville, they go up 2-0. You can't lose a 2-0 lead that quickly. 2 games right back.
Yeah, you can.
You
We're
can.
talking about Anaheim versus Nashville. Dude, Anaheim
saying
should win this
confidence-wise.
series.
Confidence.
Anaheim should win this series. Anaheim doesn't win this series.
I don't think this is what, Damien.
That's what she said.
Anaheim should win. They should win. I don't understand.
Yeah.
I don't understand why Anaheim is losing to Nashville. I don't understand.
Because of...
They won 3 in a row, though, in the playoffs. You know how hard that is to do?
Yeah.
Yeah. No.
Anyways, moving on.
No. But like I was looking at this, and the box score for this, the Preds actually shut down Anaheim last night. They did, and that's what they've been doing all series. They haven't been letting Perry, Getzlaf, or any of Anaheim's stars take over the series.
But the thing is, Anaheim has good depth, though. They have guys like Perron that they can move around around their lineup.
No, I'm just saying the reason why I think Nashville's still with them in this series.
If Anaheim doesn't win, moves need to be made. That's all I'm going to say.
Big moves.
Yeah, changes need to be made.
I don't think that coaching changes is the right thing to do, though.
No, I wanted to say, I don't think any of us thought. Well, maybe some of us. But the Sharks would beat the Kings.
I thought they would win.
I thought they would win.
I will
Game
tell
7.
you the reason why they beat the Kings. That is exactly why. That goal or something. No. But for real, honestly, that was a tight checking defensive series,
Yeah. And
It was.
the Sharks came to play every night. Some
They
teams,
did.
because they understood. Remember, they had like a 3-1 lead a couple years ago or something, and
3-0.
3-0, and then they lost. So then they learned that bring it all every game. You don't let loose in any games, and they ended up beating the Kings in 5.
Well, listen. Listen. San Jose made a lot of changes to their team in their offseason and
Goalie and
throughout the
coach.
year, especially in terms of goaltending. LA, both teams missed the playoffs last year. LA did nothing.
Yeah,
I mean,
did.
they got Lucic.
They made more moves than San Jose.
They got big old forward Milan Lucic, good scorer, hits hard.
Yeah.
But he's a good player. But I don't think San Jose didn't. They let's just say the work of their management paid off.
And I want to say Brent Burns is so underrated. Honestly,
I know.
That guy, he scored 27 goals
Just
this year
let's
as a
explain.
defenseman. Do you know how hard that is to do as a defenseman?
Yeah, it's hard.
Score 27 goals and be as good defensively as he is.
Yeah, it's hard. He's a great player. He switches between forward and defense. Let's get that up.
Which is amazing.
Which is crazy. Not many players can do that. Anyways, let's move on.
Now moving on to New York and Florida. I just want to say that
Pittsburgh.
Oh,
the Isles? Oh, they're technically Brooklyn. They're Brooklyn, dude.
And I just want to say that I'm happy for Johnny T. I'm glad he went to the second round. And I think that they have a chance to go far in this playoffs.
They don't deserve it.
Why not?
Sorry.
Why don't they deserve it?
Because the Islanders had not a very good regular season.
Wait. If they didn't deserve it, then why'd they beat the Florida Panthers in 6?
I don't know why, man.
Because it's a whole new season when you hit the playoffs.
Okay, whatever. But
It's true.
Florida
Looked like a better team.
Florida should have won.
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying. Florida should have won.
I think they should have won.
And you can say, they have a young team, but they have a lot of veterans on that team too.
Yeah.
Who should have stepped up. Yager and Luongo have been to the playoffs many times.
Yager's won 2 cups.
Yeah, Yager has won 2 cups
As
now.
a rookie, too. So.
Yeah.
You know what I think? I think they jumped
The
to
Panthers
conclusions.
had no excuse to lose this series, and they lost it.
This is what I have to say about them. They jumped to too many conclusions. They haven't made the playoffs for a little while. So they went out and got some guys at the deadline. And
And
I don't
trade
think they
deadline.
should have done that,
Yeah,
you
they should have
know?
left it the way it was.
Because they still had more to prove.
I know. Okay, so moving on to the Tampa and Detroit series. Now, I don't think this is a shocker, and I'm glad because I got it bang on 5 games. Tampa, I'm happy, but I'm sad to see Datsuk go. I don't know about you guys.
Datsuk, I don't know why he's leaving, first of all. That's a bit of it's a weird move because I think they still have to pay him even if he leaves.
So what?
So, like, that just sucks for Detroit, but...
Yeah, well, don't sign him when he's over 35 to a long deal.
Okay, whatever.
But that's kind of Datsuk's fault.
Yeah. Moving on. Tampa, they played a good series without Steven Stamkos, their star forward, scoring title winner, or goals scoring title winner. And Anton Strawman, their number 2 defenseman.
They're missing
Behind
Johnson
Victor
for a
Hedman?
bit, too.
Yeah, they missed
for the first 2 games, I think it was.
their second center, their Tyler. Oh God.
Sorry about that. Didn't mean to.
No, don't. We'll edit it. Anyways, they missed Tyler Johnson for a couple games, which hindered them.
Now, so that wasn't that good of a series, but you know it was actually pretty good, and even though the fans were rude, Philly and the Caps. I enjoyed watching every game of that series, especially the 6-1 game where the fans throw bracelets onto the ice. What do you guys think
Why
about
did
that?
you love that?
Because it's just so Philly.
Is it?
Yes, it's so Philly.
I agree. Yeah, Philly fans. I mean, my favorite thing is when Wayne Simmons, the forward for Philadelphia, and Alex Ovechkin, star forward for the Caps, were just standing at center ice getting pelted with bracelets, yelling at the fans to stop. That was the greatest thing ever.
I think the second closest one was seeing Dmitry Orlov, who was a defenseman for the Capitals. I loved seeing his face when a bracelet hit him, and he's like, "Oh no, not again!"
But besides the bracelets, it was a good, hard-fought series. I got it bang on in my bracket, my bracket challenge. Washington 6. I think this is Washington's year, man. They're going into a battle with Pittsburgh,
which we're moving on to right now, and the New York Rangers and Pittsburgh Penguins face off in the first round, and Sidney Crosby takes the Penguins to the second round in 5 games. How do you guys feel about that?
I think I got that bang on too. I think that Pittsburgh really deserved that win. I think that, Henrik Lundqvist, he's getting a lot older, and they obviously were missing McDonough for some of those games.
Yeah. And like, you know what I'm excited to see? Crosby versus Ovechkin. Hey, how about you, Patrick?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's great. That's great for the
Ovechkin
team.
on a
It's
good
great
team.
For everything. It's
Well, no. Back in 2009 when they played each other, Ovechkin was on a good team.
Yeah, but
He was.
This is like a Stanley Cup team right now.
So was the only piece they're missing in 2009 was a goalie. Now they have that goalie in Braden Holtby.
And he's an elite goalie.
Yeah. Well, that's all the time we have today for the sports segment. Sorry if you didn't enjoy the hockey portion of it. Anyways, that's us signing off. Hope you have a great day from here at 490 CCS.